Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, letting you know that Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XVI are both going to be making their way to PAX East. It's been a heck of a week for me prediction-wise. I made a video laying out exactly when I expected all the news for Dawn Trail to drop. I said we'll probably get a 15 collaboration return at some point. Next day they announced it's coming back February 28th. I predict the next time we'll hear about Dawn Trail is PAX East. Today, they announced that indeed we will be hearing about Dawn Trail at PAX East. Now, before I go any further, I want to give a fair warning. There is a Final Fantasy XVI panel listed in this Lodestone post, and the name alone could be a spoiler. Those of you who have been avoiding the game because it's only been available on PlayStation 5, I'm going to give you a warning. When I go to talk about the stuff past the 14 panel, I'm not going to mention any story spoilers, but if you don't know what the DLC is and you don't know the context or anything, I'm just giving fair warning in case you don't want to see that part of the video at all. Without further ado, though, let's talk a little bit about this announcement that we have right here. So first of all, we have the Journey to Dawn Trail, the 10-year adventure of Final Fantasy XIV. Join producer and director Naoki Yoshida as he looks back on Final Fantasy XIV's past 10 years and shares what we can look forward to in Dawn Trail. Warriors of Light won't want to miss the presentation because you never know what Yoshida may have to share. Now, it's not precisely what I was predicting because this is not a live letter. This is an actual panel that's not strictly focused on showing us new stuff for Dawn Trail. That being said, I think this is when we're getting the release date announcement. I think this is when we're getting the pre-order announcement. And I think this is when we are getting the collector's edition. But that's now not going to be part of a live letter. And they don't need to run a live letter in order to share that info. So what does that mean for the remaining timeline? Do I need to adjust it? Well, no, I still think the job action stuff will probably happen in May, but without an official live letter in March, the question then becomes, is there a live letter in April, which we do have precedent to predict because they have done a live letter in both April and May for their summer release expansions, or are they going to forego all other news until the combat-related live letter? That's the thing we don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm almost willing to bet that is going to be the outcome. So better relish in this one. This is going to be Saturday, March 23rd at 9 a.m. Pacific. So you're telling me I got to stop playing Dragon's Dogma 2 just to watch this? Huh? Or Rise of Ronin if they weren't coming out the same day? Can't win. Can't win. Okay, now that covers the Final Fantasy XIV section. So if you don't want to hear anything about the Final Fantasy XVI section, thank you for watching the video. You can move forward from here. I've given you your warning. Hit pause, click away, go to the comment section, stop everything else, and be careful down there because there might be Final Fantasy XVI stuff down there as well. Moving onward, we have, of course, and they're going to say, yeah, you can watch it live, by the way. I suppose there's that too. I should have, now people are going to have clicked away, been like, oh, he didn't mention it, but is it going to be live stream? Yeah. Unfortunate that I did it that way, but it is what it is. And then we have the Leviathan, the Not So Lost is here. What's new in Final Fantasy XVI's DLC? The Rising Tide. Now, the Rising Tide is set to come out in spring, and there will almost certainly be a release date announcement at this panel as well. They're going to be going over some of the new stuff, but we kind of already know everything I think we need to know about this. So I'm not like crazy about this like needing to happen. I just don't think it does, but it is what it is. This is going to be taking place Friday, March 22nd at 8:30 a.m. Everything wants to stop me from just no-lifing Dragon's Dogma. Like you just gotta take a few minutes away from me here and there. That's just what you gotta do. It's fine. It's just what we gotta do. There's even gonna be a Jill Pixel pin for all panel attendees, and that will also be live streamed on YouTube and Twitch. Now, as for their actual presence at PAX East, this is funny to me. And I think you all know why. Attendees who emerge victorious against Asura, who will be available on the show floor, the corrupted incarnation of a Minutia, will receive an I Beat Asura t-shirt. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't go to FanFest, but there was no t-shirt for Asura at FanFest, was there? We used to get t-shirts for these characters at FanFests. Not a good look. Now, if I'm wrong, great, but I don't think that I am. Unfortunate. Available while supplies last. Size is not guaranteed. There's also going to be a photo backdrop to take pictures, a new player experience area where they can fight against the Free Titan or Garuda, and some giveaways. There's a hat and there's a couple of lanyards, which do look nice. The Dawn Trail hat in particular. I quite like right there. I quite like right there. Wow, that was hard to say. Anyway, just wanted to share this bit of news with all of you so you can keep your eye out for this, the third week of March. And until then, we got 7 Rebirth, we got Unicorn Overlord, and that very weekend, we have a double feature of Rise of Ronin and Dragon's Dogma 2. So, a lot to keep us tidied over. Anyway, with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, take care.